Start streaming soon. Start streaming soon. There we go. Now I just need to mute this and make sure that it sounds good. Now I just need to mute this and make sure that it sounds good. Now I just need to mute this and make sure that it sounds good. Okay. And I can only watch that at 7:20. That's right. Okay. All right. We can mute me there. You can unmute myself over here. So, hi, hello everybody. I am PB and today we're going to be playing some Hustle Cat. What do I know about this game? Nothing. I got this game ages ago. I don't remember how or when. I just know that I have it. And I wanted to play it when I got it. I just hadn't. So here we are now, going to play some Hustle Cat. Now, this may or may not be a dating sim. I did go hard looking for a dating sim. I was looking for a lesbian dating sim. Don't really exist out in the world. So maybe I got this one because it might have it. I don't remember. I don't know anything about this. So in the options, literally it's just SFX and music. And full screen and scroll for progress. Also pronouns, you can change pronouns in game, which is actually really, really cool. So let me just pause myself there. I don't need to see me. Oh, you know what I should do? Would be smart if I tweeted out that I was streaming, because I don't know how Twitch works. I don't actually know. Come watch me play some Hustle Cat over on twitch.tv/PB plays inside. There we go. Before some dark tides at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, cool. Let's actually make Hustle Cat a hashtag, and dark tide D&D. Yep, totally. Tweet it out now. There we go. All right, so Hustle Cat. Oh, you know what else I should do? I don't really use it, but I have a Facebook page. I recently made a Facebook page because why not? It's PB Plays. I should probably make it PB Plays Inside. I'm sure if you just Google PB Plays Inside, you'll be able to see it. How does this work? I don't know. Come watch me play streaming over on twitch.tv/PB Plays. Is I wonder if Facebook has a thing where it does have the thing. So over on streaming over on Twitch, playing some Hustle Cat. What is it? IDK. So let's publish that. There it is. It's over on that. Do I have another social media platform that I do things with you guys? No. Twitch is really the one. I mean, Twitter is the one I really actually use. So yeah. All right. Cool. Now that that's done, let's do it. Let's play some Hustle Cat. New game. My name is not Avery Green. Let's see. She, her. Do I not have a choice? Am I always just... Is that it? Select photo. Oh, cool. Are these the only options I get? Let's see. If I had to choose, let's go with the middle one. Which one do I think looks better? I sort of like this cut, but I feel like that's more accurate. All right, she, her, yeah, all right. Can't do anything. Yep, I get to choose that. Oh, this is Greg's List. Oh no, this is the dating sim. Greg's List? Do people date on That's it. Create profile. Do I have to click on something else? Oh, I broke it. All right. Who am I? I don't know. What is this cogwheel? Oh, it's just pronouns that you get to change mid-game if you wish to, which is cool. I really think that's a really cool feature. And not a lot of games let you do that. Can't hear any music, so let's move it up a little bit. Oh, I think I fell asleep on the couch again. Little laser man, I wish my stomach looked like that. Little lasers of sunlight are zapping right onto my face from the middle of the curtains. I think they've been specifically aimed to burn my eyes out. Oh man, me though. What is it, like noon? Jeez, Jesus. Alright, music. You're going back down. Not my fault. This couch pulls you in like you're drowning in bread dough. My spine pops in loud protest as I swim free from my bread dough cushion trap. This music just is never not loud. There we go. I'm gonna have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. I'm probably leaving a dent in the shape of my ass in the cushion. You probably need to apologize to Aunt Wendy for a lot more than that. Like your messy ass room. Bitch, clean that shit up. It's better. This is the living room, isn't it? This isn't your room. I probably have to apologize for a couple things. Actually, that's what I said. Okay. I know this looks bad, but it's almost not even my fault. Oh, you. That shirt. I can't help that clutter is naturally drawn into my gravitational pull. Honestly, it makes me feel a little more comfortable, you know? Like, I really live here instead of just, like, I'm couch surfing at my aunt's. Or like I'm living in the furniture catalog. Not that I'm ungrateful, Aunt Wendy is awesome to let me use her apartment while she's away. She helped talk Mom and Dad into letting me come all the way out to the city too. She's pretty cool. I hear rustling behind me like fingernails on cardboard. It makes me pause for a second, but I jump as I realize what it is. Hey! Knock it off! Mochi? Mochi? Is it mochi? Matcha. Matcha mochi. Okay. Mochi, the living trash bag disguised as a cat, stares up indignantly from the inside pizza box. He's trying to scrape some dried up cheese off the bottom again. Isn't cheese bad for cats? I don't remember. His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell where he's looking with those crossed eyes. Mochi! Wow. I clap my hands a few times to break the stalemate. He jumps at the sound, then waddles back to the bedroom in defeat. I guess since I'm up too, I might as well get to whatever I'm gonna do today. I shuffle to the curtains and throw them open. My laptop is still sitting open on the coffee table. Oh yeah, job searching, I guess. God, too fucking real, man. That's what I was gonna do. I plop back down onto the couch, already sinking into cushions, and take a look. Jeez, there are so many tabs here. Which one did I leave Greg's list open in again? Not that one. This one? This one. Maybe this one? No. That's just another cat video. I was up all night watching Jelly Donut, the cat who balances donuts on her head. I have no idea how you get a cat to do something like that. Guess that's why Mochi and I aren't internet famous. I find the tab and start scrolling through listings again. It's not like anything new has gone up since yesterday, I bet. Sidewalk cleaner intern, college credit only. Only, internet comments section proofreader, fundraiser street. What was it? Internet comments section proofreader? Lol. Fundraiser street team intern unpaid. Yeah, it's been like this all month. Can you really blame me for giving up and watching cat videos? I know this kind of thing is supposed to take time, but trying to tell that to Mom and Dad are my savings. Any of those could send me back home at any time. And I really have to get this done before Aunt Wendy gets back. Just thinking about writing another cover letter is making my will to exist erode away. I'm gonna go for a walk. When I got here, I expect to be buried in noise from the city's traffic and crowds, but it's actually pretty quiet. The apartment is on a side street, far from the main street bustle. From here, the noises of the city are just a distant hum. It's comforting, like the buzz of an old tube TV. I'd have to walk. People don't know what that means anymore. That's so outdated. I'd have to walk like 20 minutes to get to the train from here, but I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter. Still, living a small town life in the city. Still living a small town life in the city. Oh my god, that's such a weird sentence. Still living a small town life in the city, I guess. Whatever. I get plenty of adventure in this neighborhood. I can just set out in any direction and find something new, even if I've been down that way before. Sure, I get lost a lot too, but that's half the fun, right? Real talk though. I turn the corner at the end of the block and head up a tiny side street I haven't tried yet. Neatly arranged trash can lines the sides of the road. I think I'm behind some stores right now. I'm expecting a dead end, but the road suddenly curves to the right. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white lines marking the middle. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. What is this? Can I go back one? No. Damn it. Let's see. I decided to okay, here we go. I'm expecting a dead end, but the road suddenly curves to the right. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white lines marking the middle seem to claim some brave God, can I just not read today? But the faded white lines marking the middle seem to claim some brave drivers could try their luck. I decide to follow the sharp bend in the road after I pass a tall partition. I'm surprised by what I see. Get back. A cat's paw. Oh my god. A squat 3-story building painted so ostentatiously bright it'd be impossible to miss sits in front of me. A cat's paw? Is this a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy for dumb Mochi. As I walk closer to the front doors of the building, I don't see the aisles of pet food I expect from the broad store windows. Instead, it looks like there are couches and tables in neatly arranged rows. Oh, so this is one of those pretentious restaurants with a pithy nonsense name. Huh. I can feel my interest deflate and sink into my stomach. Just as I'm about to turn and continue walking, I notice a sign in the window that declares, "Now hiring! Inquire within." I'm hardly dressed for a job inquiry, but I might as well give it a shot, right? I look to my right as I walk up to the door and I see a little orange and white cat lying belly up, sunning itself against the window. Me though. It doesn't seem terribly sanitary to have a cat in a restaurant, but whatever. I like cats. Oh, Jesus Christ. As someone who has had Bells done that to from behind, surprised, you know, someone surprising me. That's fairly correct. Or who's been in a handbell, oh, what are they called? Handbell. Oh god, what is it called? A handbell choir? No. Band? No. Quartet? No. Ensemble, I think, is the best word for it. For a short time, that was still louder than all of that combined. Bells tinkled delicately. I wouldn't describe that anywhere near as delicately. That is someone going like that. Delicately as I tag on the... It's like this. It was like that. You're supposed to do them like this, but that was that. Bells tinkled delicately as I tug on the handle. The heavy door creaks open. The place is so classy, it feels fake. It looks like a game board exploded in here. I'm really taking in what's happening here. Oh, is this one of those places where you go to like relax with cats? I hope so. Isn't that what the palace was in like in Wonderland? Like with cards and stuff? Is a purple cat gonna start talking to me? Suddenly out of nowhere. No. Though none of them are purple, boy, are there a lot of cats. I think I can count at least 8 right off the bat. They're all over the place, romping around the floor, sleeping on some of the built-in structures in the walls. I've barely had time to take it all in when I hear a voice call out to me. "Welcome! Please sit wherever you'd like." I shuffle in place for a moment, at first unsure of where the voice came from, then whether I want to sit or if I want to keep this strictly business. Actually, I start as the source of the voice. Hello there, attractive anime man. Cartoon man, I guess I should say. As I start as the source of the voice looms into view. He appears suddenly from the second story landing and covers the length of the floor in a few long strides. The tall man. You look confused. Is this your first time here? Would you like me to explain a bit about how the cafe works? I'll be happy to give you a tour. Oh shit. I'm already flirting with my own character. His eyes are gentle. He's one of those people who smiles with his entire body. It's positively infectious. If that's great. Oh god, I get... Okay. Decision time. Are we gonna play this as like me? Like I would play, like I would have social interactions, or do we want to make Avery a thing? Let's take another drink of water while I decide. Me or as somebody else? I mean, I would want to. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, that's great. Wow, thanks, awkward. He bounds closer and towers over me in both stature and exuberance. He must be enormous then. It's a little strange that someone like this is working here, but he's more like a big sheepdog puppy than what I think of as a cat person. My name is Landry. Just interrupt if you have any questions. You got it, Landry. I'm Avery. Well, Avery, to start, all our cats are rescued strays. The owner brings them in for care and socialization. They seem really happy. Having strangers around doesn't seem to bother them at all. We do everything we can to make them comfortable. Many of them are up for adoption. We have good match rates for our fosters. Over there is a wall of photos some of our cats have found happy homes. Strangely enough, I only see cats over there. Oh, and the proceeds from the cafe help pay for their care. The food is really good too. Our chef is amazing. I recommend the key lime pie, personally. Why would you capitalize the key in key lime pie but not the rest of the word? Just throwing that one out there. That all sounds really good. I bet you're really happy working here. Well, it's a lot of work, but I like to think it's all worth it. Actually, I saw you guys are hiring right now. Oh. His surprise freezes him for a split second. His broad smile immediately creeps back, but it's enough to pique my curiosity. We are. Did my explanations tell you that quickly? Oh, are we loading? Oh, no, I just didn't click it, I guess. You seem really fun to work with. I'm really good with cats. Oh. Oh. My Hicks. No, what I would go with is neither of those. We are. Did my explanation tell you that quickly? I wouldn't, no. Well, I'm really good with cats. I've got a lot of practice with them since my cat's such a handful. I bet I could do a good job helping out. Well, that's a good start, at least. There's more to this job than just playing with cats, though. Of course, I just mean, liking cats is definitely gonna help, right? It's definitely a job requirement. Okay, I'll get the owner and you can talk to him about it. Why don't you have a seat while I go see if he's available? Oh, that was, oh, look at that transition, fancy. It's probably because I actually paid for this one. Landry leads me to a seat on the plush couch that spans the length of the wall. I oblige, careful not to look too casual. I'm in love with this cat right now. This is everything I want in life. This cat right here. Hold up. Everybody, I need us all to just pause a second. I need to just boop. Alright, we're gonna save that. We're just gonna boop this over here. Capture hustle cat pick. There we go. Alright, done. Cool. I'm here on business, after all. Do you like coffee? Would you like some? That would be great, thank you. Light and extra please. He disappears through an open archway around the corner. A Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, then at me with a wide-eyed, worried look. I give it an awkward smile and nod before I realize I'm treating a cat like a stranger in an elevator. That's what I like to imagine. Landry reappears a moment later, carefully balancing a black and white saucer, which in turn balances a stout white ceramic mug. A tiny creamer almost disappears in his large hands. He gingerly places them in front of me, careful not to spill anything from either. Is it just because I have my SFX so loud? I guess let's just turn that down. I put a little bit of milk and sugar in there for you, but I brought some more if you don't like it. Oh no, it looks perfect, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. I think we drink our coffee the same way then, because I made it the way I like it. Alright then, I'm gonna need you to— you're at like a 6, I need you to tone it down to like a 4. Not interested in you, Landry. You're the first of many. You have excellent taste. I take a careful sip of the coffee and watch Landry take his long strides. Why is that like such a— like, why are we really hammering that one in, that he's tall? Like, I get it. I got it when you described him coming down, and I got it when you told me he was towering over me. I got it when you told me about his large hands, and I still get it when you tell me once more, using the same descriptor as the first one, that he has long strides into the back of the cafe. He really covers a lot of ground. He's not even moving that quickly. Wow, it's crazy. It's like you've never met a tall person before. I choked on my own spit. Oh man, that was uncomfortable. Let's try it again. It's because I haven't been sick in like weeks, but I'm still like really phlegmy and it's still very uncomfortable to speak for long periods of time while still having like an open voice, because I have to like keep rearranging everything as I talk. It could use a little more milk though. I guess I'm not good at being an adult yet. I don't like that it still tastes like coffee. An absolute heathen. Why would you even order coffee? Get grass water instead if that's what you do. Or just drink milk. Just fucking drink milk and be done with it, you know? I pour what should be a little splash of extra milk, but half the creamer's worth spills in. It almost overflows. I dive forward and gulp a mouthful from the side before I dare lift the mug and drink like a civilized person. Meow. The cat looks at me like it's offended by what I just did. What? Like a cat knows anything about coffee. Landry's gone long enough for me to nearly finish the mug, just long enough for me to wonder where everybody else is. The Siamese cat still— that's not an appropriate use of an apostrophe— still staring at me. I'm just gonna ignore it and focus on my drink. Finally, Landry— oh my god. Finally, Landry emerges from the back of the cafe, but he's not alone. This is Graves, the owner of the cafe. Graves, this is Avery. He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tomes, not books. Alright there, you're being a little bit judgy here, Avery. Or maybe like he's about to try and sell you a crystal that balances your chakras. Or maybe this is what the owners of cat cafes look like. I've never seen one. Ah, his eyes. They're two different colors. Why is that not the first thing you noticed? That was the first thing I noticed. I can't focus on both of them at the same time. How do you look at people? I can very easily see— oh, whatever. Which one am I supposed to look at? Both of them like a normal person, you asshole. My attention is swallowed by his icy blue eye. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? What kind of voice do I give Graves? I can't really do male voices. It's a problem. We'll try. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. He had the eye of a vulture. A pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Excuse me? A telltale heart. You were looking at my eye. Kids, didn't you read that in high school? Well, yeah, but... Avarice heterochromia. It's most common in cats. It's more common in cats than humans. Also dogs. He's got this look like he knows he just told a great joke, but there's no punchline anywhere I can see. I thought it was great, Graves. Good on you. What a weirdo. I'm not sure I want to work with a guy like this. Then again, he hired someone as nice as Landry, so he's got at least some good taste. Excuse you, Avery! God! You're making me hate you more than the kid from Count of Lucador, and he was an absolute dick. Would I need to know that to get a job here? I just gave away the answer, so I'll let that one slide. Follow me, we'll talk on the second floor. Before he finishes the sentence, he's already oh my god. Are you like just like... Like, very short? Like, I don't understand. Before he finishes the sentence, he's already 3 steps up the stairs to the balcony. I shake my head a little and follow him. After all, I really need a job. We make our way up to the second floor balcony, which, except for us, is only occupied by these amazing looking cakes in the display case. I wonder if I can get a slice on my way out. Grave leans down over the balcony of the cafe and raises his voice to the people below, or to the cats, I guess, since cats are the only thing I can see from here. Hayes, will you get us some coffee? Is that the chef? I haven't seen anybody here besides him and Landry. Oh, I already had a cup. Is that going to stop you from another? You can't have enough coffee, especially when Hayes is the one making it. I don't think I met Hayes. You may have. You might not know yet. Graves holds himself into a slender chair at the corner table. He pushes the opposite chair away from his foot, nudging it just enough to turn it toward me. Come on, sit down. Let's talk. God, Train, please, I'm trying to do a thing here. You don't have to be so stiff. Interviews are boring. Make it interesting for the both of us. No pressure, huh? Graves sits with this sort of grim pomp. Oh no, that's him not. Graves sits with this sort of grim pomp, like he's sitting in the skull throne and a raven's going to land on his shoulder at any time. Honestly, goals though. That is such a cool, like, I know he's saying this like it's a bad thing, because Avery is a piece of shit, but like, that's such a cool aesthetic. I would be so down to like work for someone like that. Holy fuck. Like, I like his entire, I'm a big fan. After his eyes, I noticed the, his rings, and I thought that was so cool. And then his this thing, his collar, the oh, what are they called, the little pins you put on your collar, chain, necklace thing that's connected together, this, like, I'm so about his style right now. I'm a real big fan. Maybe it's more like he's about to roll a die with a lot of sides. Alright, Avery, now you've completely lost me. You are a judgy piece of shit. You live... I hate this. Alright. I bet he's a nerd. I bet you're a cunt. Sorry. I take a seat across from him. Like, look at his fingers, they're just so immaculate. I fucking hate Avery. Avery's a piece of shit. Just so you're aware, we aren't starting without coffee. Okay? You can talk, of course. I mean, the interview. Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed a tiny slip of a blonde man standing at the balcony entrance. Ah! I jump a little. When did he get here? I didn't hear anybody come up the stairs at all. Is this guy a ghost? Graves looks like the type to hire ghosts. He looks terrified by my shout. I think I scared him more than he scared me. Gingerly, he sets 2 mugs in front of Graves. Thank you, Hayes. But you shouldn't give Avery the other mug. He sounds like he's reminding a child to say thank you. Of course. Hayes glances up at me. Our eyes meet for a millisecond before he suddenly finds something very important to focus on downstairs. He pushes the cup toward me without looking back up. Thank you? Graves' ring clacks against the porcelain of the cup as he takes a drink. Perfect, as always. I don't know what I did without your coffee. It's nothing special, really. He talks like it's the first time he's spoken today, quiet and a little hoarse. If that's alright, I'll go back to the cats. That's fine. He slips back down the stairs just as quietly as he arrived. That kid would make a great ninja. I look down at the coffee and see a sleepy cat face staring up from me from the foam. God, that's fucking adorable. Fuck off. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Alright, here we go. Fucking thing. Let's, I know you could see all of that probably. Let's do a new one. And let's get the full aesthetic here. Alright. Saving that shit. Hustle cat 2. I'm a really big fan of cats. I'm very much a cat person. I've only ever seen latte art on the internet before. Did Hayes really do this? I take a sip. It's not bad if you like coffee, I guess, but it could really use some sugar. There are packets on the table, but I can't bring myself to ruin the foam cat. Now, we can get this going. Let's interview. I'll even start you off easy. What's your favorite breed of cat? Bengal. A Maine Coon, though. A Maine Coon. So cute. They do look... My cat. Scottish fold. Not a big fan. Siameses are cool, but I think a Maine Coon. Oh. Do you know any other languages? How about ciphers? I speak the language of dance. I do. I do not know this language, though. I do know a different language. I feel like there's no way to fuck up this interview, but I would never say this. And I would say yes, I do know a different language. I just don't know this language. What marine animal would you say best represents you? Marine animal. A butterfly is not a marine animal. Penguin. What genre of music would you use to describe your work ethic? To describe my work ethic? I would go with this. On a scale from 1 to 10, rate me as an interviewer. Draculas or teenage wolves? Draculas. Just kidding with that last one. Interesting. He looks down at his coffee and tilts it idly towards him. It looks like he's enraptured with his foam as he dips it from one side of the cup. A drop of coffee spills onto the saucer. I suppose you'll do then. Does that mean I got the job? You're quite astute. That it does. You're just an idiot, Avery. Now I understand why you don't have a job. You can start tomorrow. Wow, thank you. Don't. Close that Close that Gregulus tab. Did I fuck up my thing by doing that? I did. There we go. Alright, don't run off yet. I have paperwork for you. Oh, yeah, of course. Graves pushes away from the table, coffee cup in hand. He nabs my saucer, even though I'm not quite finished, and slinks down to the stairs. He returns after English. He returns as if he'd never left, trading the empty coffee cups for a small stack of papers and pens. He places them in front of me. So, what will my job be? We'll see. Did he hire me with no position in mind? Is this how this guy usually works? I feel like I'm in a daze. Too much information, too much coffee. No such thing. I take the papers and skim them, signing pretty much anywhere I see an X and a line. What's it all for anyway? Why is there so much? Read shit before you sign it. Do not sign anything if you've never read it. That's how you get shit happening. God, what did teach kids nothing nowadays? It's like right now there's a whole thing on Tumblr where it's like if you see me asking for a Bitcoin and with a link, don't push it. Like, of course don't push foreign links, you idiots. I'm sorry, I feel very strongly. He is a very professional employer, Sonic. What's it all for and why is there so much? Probably taxes and stuff. I don't know. And who cares? I've got the job. This is how people get into oh my god. I push the papers back towards Graves and he eagerly scoops them off the table. Perfect. We open at 11. Be here at 8. We'll have you help with the morning prep. My displeasure must be pretty apparent before his mouth cracks into another smirk. You can work a later shift after training. You won't have to deal with those cursed mornings for too long. Okay, that's fine. Now go. I have a lot of work to do before tomorrow. You need to get going. You need to get to work fixing that sleep schedule of yours. What time is it? Okay. He seems lost in his own world now, poring over... That's not spelled pouring. Over the paperwork I just filled out. I guess there's all sorts of tax stuff you have to deal with. Hiring people. Why would he do it so casually? I don't understand you, Avery. I don't understand why you don't understand what's happening right now. Well, whatever. Not my problem. I head down the stairs. Landry's back. He looks uncomfortable, waiting at the foot of the balcony, but perks up when he sees me. Okay, alright. Alright, Landry, plus. Oh, fuck, what was his voice? So... I'll see you tomorrow, coworker. Oh, congratulations. You can meet everybody else tomorrow morning. I'll make sure they're all ready for a meeting when you get in. How many people work here? You can't tell me what to do, boss man. I'll sleep whenever I want. Tell him, Sonic. Tell him. How many people work here? Well, there's me, Graves, of course. You met Hayes. Finley, Mason, Reese. That's it. It shouldn't take too long to get to know them. Okay, great. I'll see you all tomorrow then. I'll see y'all tomorrow. See how much faster it is just to say y'all? Great, see you. Woohoo! I'm gonna live it up a little. I'm gonna paint this town red. I finally have a job. Oh snap. Date night. There's some really weird auto-tuning with this. Oh, it's the same music from the beginning. I only know 3 of these people. Though I think Graves is the coolest one. That cat's fine. That cat's fine. Oh, I haven't seen this angle before. Aesthetic though. You are Finley. Hello there, Finley. You're Landry, who I keep thinking whose name is Laundry. Reese, alright, too cool for school. I appreciate you, your shirt, your aesthetic. I didn't even check your name, I was too enamored. You're Hayes, cute, and Graves, whose aesthetic I'm all for. I think he's the coolest one. This is a weird song, but I dig it. I could probably skip this, but I'm really curious. I'm so curious. Avery Gray. Aw, Finley. Eyeshadow on point though. That's old though. That's not how you do eyeshadow anymore. Oh, Siamese cat. That's not safe for that cat. Why did that rust? No, that's just creepy. Why would you end it like that? We were doing so well. Alright. I got lost and I didn't end up painting anything, but it was a nice walk. Use games, consoles, open, say, language, jewels. I'm just straight to point. Pedicure, manicure, boss, can't read it. As I head home, I get this distinct feeling of being followed. That's true. You know, I would have appreciated some spooky, scary skeletons. I was gonna bust out into the song, but I changed my mind. Oh man. I watched an automaton version of that and I lost my mind. It was so good. As I head home, I get this distinct feeling of being followed. I don't really know that was a thing that actually happens, but it's hard not to notice when you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. This person's never been a woman before, whoever wrote this. I turn around and oh, look at you, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. I'm like such a fucking cat person. I'm such an asshole. I love every second of this. Hold on. Everybody calm down. We're gonna take a screenshot of aesthetic though. Hustle cat 3. I've misspelled it every single time I've written it. I turn around. A sleek black cat stands in the middle of the road. It sits down when we make eye contact and thumps its tail testily against the pavement. It's got different colored eyes. I guess heterochromia really is pretty common in cats, huh? Not true. It's not that common. It's still a recessive gene. Should I, like, try to bring it to the cafe? They take care of strays there, after all. I should try. No, bitch, take it to a fucking animal shelter. A cafe is not an animal shelter. I crouch down as slowly as I can and reach my hand toward the cat, beckoning to it. It doesn't move. I make those tiny smoochy noises that seems to work on some cats. This one doesn't seem terribly impressed. Mood though. It pins its ears back and it looks away. Still for a moment before standing up and slinking into that. Still for a moment before standing up and slinking into an alley. I guess I should just leave this to the professionals. I appreciate this person's mood lighting. It's time to celebrate. I'm gonna wreck this pizza I grabbed from Pizza Lloyd's on the way home. I picked up a can of wet cat food for Mochi from the corner store too. I figure we both deserve a celebration. I mean, you're not wrong, Sonic. You're not wrong. Mochi, get your fat lump out here. I have good news. No answer or indication that he's even in the same room. You know, he never even asked how my day was. I know how to do this. I walk over to his food bowl and crack the lid of wet food. In a flash, he's at my feet, tail shaking like a rotor behind him. Come here, you big moron. I give him a little scritch behind. I know it's a scratch. Does not exist in my vocabulary in this context. Scritch behind the ears before I dump half the can into his bowl. And the feeding frenzy begins. He acts like I never feed him. That ungrateful. Whatever. I'm about to do the same with this pizza. After a quick jaunt to free myself from the shackles of non-pajama clothing, I flop back onto the couch, dinner in hand, laptop in my face. Oh! It looks like there's a new Jelly Donut video. Oh my god. It's a video of her sleeping in the donut box! I mean, yeah, sleeping in a donut box. I love that dumb internet cat. She's always doing something ridiculous. I wonder how her owner gets her to do these tricks. The flooring seems familiar. Where are these filmed? I spend the rest of the evening picking through video archives. I can feel myself slinking into the bread donut couch cushions. You have a perfectly fine bed. This is why you don't sleep well, because you don't sleep in the fucking bed. Meow. It's so early. What's his problem? Meow. I bet he just wants the other half of the wet food. This is why I don't get it for him that often. I excavate myself from the couch and do what I can to mitigate the bedhead situation I have going on. What time is it anyways? I grab my phone to check. 7:40! Aw, hell. I'm gonna be late for my first day of work. I take the world's fastest shower, but there's no time to dry my hair. I'll have to hope I run fast enough with the wind resistance will do it for me. He has a sports bag. I appreciate that. Anything else? Nothing that seems that interesting. TBH. No time to sort through my duffel. I'm just gonna have to throw whatever looks cleanest. It's not like Graves has said anything about dress code, so whatever. Mochi trails me closely, howling more and more insistently along the way. It's like he doesn't care about my punctuality. It's not like it's like he doesn't care about my punctuality at all. No time to mix wet food the way he likes. I dump a scoop of kibble into the bowl and I'm on my way out the door. I haven't seen a cat so offended since the one that watched me mess up my coffee. They can both deal with it. I can't believe I'm almost late for my first day of work, at my first job even. What a great first impression to leave. Thanks for hiring me, Avery the Flake. I start out in a full sprint to the cafe, but it's only about a 10-minute walk, so it looks like I might not be as bad as I thought. If I run, I can make it in less time. Here it is. A cat's paw. I get a good look at it when I was here yesterday, but it feels totally different when it's your workplace, you know? It's kind of nice to think about. Hey! Oh fuck, what's his voice? Hey, Avery! Landry peeks his head out from the doorframe and waves me in. I know his one job, that damn cat. I'm surprised by how many people are standing around. Graves, Landry, and Hayes are there, but so are a few others I've never seen. Mood, though. I only see a few cats right now, but they seem utterly disinterested in everything we're doing. Me, though. They're all piled in a sleep cluster by the window. Me, though. Come on. Too relatable. I feel a little embarrassed that I'm so disheveled, but I'd rather be on time with wet hair than late and looking perfect. Good. You decided to challenge the morning sun after all. Now that the star is here, we can start the show. Still as weird as yesterday, I see. Caught another sucker, boss. The esteemed co-worker to you, Reese. You just keep collecting the strays. Before we get too far, everybody should introduce themselves to Avery. Avery? We've already met, and you already know Graves. Did you meet Hayes yesterday? Briefly. Hello, Hayes. Hello. He looks like he's trying to slip between the cracks in the tile. How does a guy like this handle a job that deals with people? Me, though. Hayes is a great barista. He's a great help in the kitchen, but he likes to spend a lot of his time with the cats, too. Hayes flashes me a quick look. The side of his mouth upturns ever so slightly like he's trying to smile, but he's out of practice. I reach out to shake his hand. He's practically bracing for impact. Before I reach him, a bright light flashes in the corner of my vision. What is that? A camera? It's a phone, you dipshit. Oh. Oh, sorry, sweetie. I thought I turned the flash off. I whip my head to the other side of the lineup. The girl on the end is aiming her phone directly at me. Sorry, don't mind me. I want to commemorate our new employee. I'm Finley, and I take care of social media. I like Candid, so I'll try again later when you've forgotten about it. Finley is also... Graves! I know what you're going to say. Don't ruin the surprise. Graves lets out a soft bark of laugh. Alright. You tell Avery when you're ready. Thank you. The two in the middle of the lineup look beyond impressed. One is the smart mouth guy, Reese, and the other looks like someone I wouldn't want to mess with. Damn right, bitch. Aesthetic. Main aesthetic. Finley puts her hand on the shoulder of the tough-looking woman standing next to her. Since she's not going to introduce herself, this is Mason. She's our head chef. A woman after my own goddamn heart is what Mason is. Or our only chef, I guess. Well, nice to meet you both. Yeah. Finley reaches up and places her hand against the back of Mason's head. She pushes her hand forward, forcing Mason to nod. I'm amazed Mason is putting up with this. Wow, that's the most you've spoken all day. She likes you already, Avery. Mason makes a quick little noise. I either could have been a laugh or a grunt. Maybe it was both. How kind of you all to save the best for last. I'm Reese. I'm the one you'll be answering to after Graves, so you better stay on my good side. I would have sworn Landry was second in command here, so I don't know what this kid's talking about. I didn't even see him at all during the interview yesterday. I'm on cat detail today, but don't think that means I won't be keeping an eye on you. Cat detail must mean taking care of the cats? Obviously. I'm learning quickly. I don't know why the second in command would be so eager about telling me he's gonna clean litter boxes today. Maybe it's a weird status thing here? Ew. I'll be on my best behavior then, I guess. Good. Okay, that should be everybody then. Avery, you'll be training with me today. I hope that's okay. That's fine with me. It looks like I'm no longer needed. That's not what it says. It looks like I'm no longer needed. I have other work to do. You know where to find me. Graves slinks to the back of the cafe. I think I hear footsteps on creaky stairs. Mason and Hayes disappear after him. Avery, did you have breakfast? We're gonna have something to eat before work if you'd like to join us. It's tradition. That sounds great. I fed my cat, but I forgot to feed myself. Reese has already seated himself in the long booth God, I wish I had a cat here with me. Occasionally there's a cat that likes to pop up on my windowsill outside and scare the shit out of me. And also likes to go on the side of the fence, but neither of them are my cat. I don't own a cat anymore. But maybe because of this we'll accidentally summon him, you know? Or her, I don't know. I've never actually paid attention to the cat, mostly because I'm busy trying not to have a heart attack, you know? Let's see. Reese has already seated himself at the long booth seating along the wall. He scoots two of the tables together and Landry pulls over another chair. Great, just sit and relax. Mason's just finishing up breakfast. Oh, Mason. I moved to take a seat, but Finley blocks my path. Avery, before you sit down, I have a question for you. Sure, what's up? Okay, is that... Her voice drops almost conspiratorially. She leans in to whisper. That's an IKEA shirt, isn't it? That's an IKEA shirt, isn't it? He's my favorite too. What? IKEA? From Blast Zone? From what? Look, you don't have to play dumb. I get it. No, I really have no idea what this. God, and he wears t-shirts. Avery also wears t-shirts. I hate Avery. I hate this character so much. Alright, here we go. Is that like a show? Is this shirt from something? Oh, no. Never mind. Don't worry about it. But now you've got my interest. What is Blast Zone? Oh, it's a game! Avery! God damn it, Avery. I don't know if it would be your type of game after all. Oh, it's a game. I like games. Try me. Well... Finley. Finley has quickly become... I thought I was really going to dislike Finley. But it turns out that she's quickly becoming one of my favorite people in this game. Certainly above Avery at this point. Right? Exactly, Sonic. Ugh. Avery. Just making me dislike you more and more. Let me just stare at this cat in the background for a second who's just hanging for his dear life. While the other cat just like is chill and cleans himself. Because honestly, aesthetic. Or like the mochi looking cat, which I think is a Siamese that's inside the wall thing. Honestly, the longer you look at this background, the more cats you just find, which honestly, not even a problem for me. I don't mind. Well, it's a story about men's passions clashing in a life or death struggle. Sounds dangerous. Oh, it is. But it's also romantic. Romantic, like love blooming on the battlefield type of thing? Yeah, I think you do get it. Maybe I'll lend it to you sometime. If you prove yourself worthy. Exactly. Right? Ugh. Honestly, favorite part of this game, just the aesthetic. People, alright. Aesthetic though, 10 out of 10. I'm not really sure what that involves, but sure. Okay. She gives me a grin and wink and then takes a seat at the table next to Reese. I noticed that somebody set the table while I was talking to Finley. Mason and Hayes should be out in a minute, Avery. Come sit down. Sure. Where should I sit though? Where's Mason gonna be? Because I want to sit there. What if there's some unspoken rules about this sort of thing and placing? You never know with new groups. Landry answers the conundrum for me by beckoning me to sit between him and Finley. Quietly, I take the seat. Mason emerges from the back with a large tray balanced atop each hand. Honestly, I love that apron more than life itself. Also, look at those biceps, like, please. Is that what those are called, right? Your biceps? Mason emerges from the back with a large tray balanced atop each hand. One tray has a giant stack of French toast, the other some kind of egg thing. I'm not sure, but it looks amazing. Whoa. I have no idea how hungry I was until just now. She sets the trays down. Yeah, she sets the trays down in front of us and then returns to the kitchen. I hope she gets back soon because I'm about to be on that egg thing like mochi on wet food. Mason returns a few moments later, cradling 6 empty coffee cups in her arms. Hayes follows in tow, carefully balancing... I don't know how to say that word. A carafe? Carafe. Let's Google it.
Carafe.
Carafe. Wow, that's a really central voice to Google. Oh, apparently there's... Jesus Christ! This is the best thing I've read all day! Oh my god! Holy shit! What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. I need you guys to see this. Oh, it's not gonna show up like it usually does. Oh my god. There is a thing. Oh my god. Called La Carafe. Carafe? La Carafe?
Carafe.
Carafe? La Carafe? Here in Houston, apparently. It's open between 1 p.m. and 2 a.m. And the description for this place, it's a bar. It's sort of expensive. It's three money marks on Google, but it has 4.5 stars out of 148 Google reviews. But the description for this place is candlelit place for sipping wine and ghost hunting inside the oldest commercial building in Houston. What the fuck? Somebody... What the fuck? Oh my god. This is I didn't even know this existed. Holy shit. Oh, the review is a real Houston original, occupying a deep, narrow building that dates back to the mid-1800s. This legendary downtown wine bar woos customers with its interesting decor, including exposed brick, stained glass windows, and countless— oh my god, they didn't use an Oxford comma— and countless old paintings in a cozy, dim-lit space. It's supposedly haunted, so if you're lucky, you'll not only get a drink, but a ghosting as well. That's not what that word means. Zagat. That's the best thing I've read all day. Holy shit. Exactly, Sonic. Next PB stream. PB vlogs her trip to La Carafe. Because that's the best thing. I have a friend who I think will be totally down to visit this bar. Oh my god. I need to write that down. Hold up. I need that. That needs to be like places to go. It might be on the other side of town, but does it look like I care? I will gladly... Let's see. Beer and ghosting. Because that's the best thing I've ever heard. La Carafe. Carafe. I've already forgotten how to fucking pronounce it.
Carafe.
Carafe. Like a giraffe, but not spelled anything like it. Alright, here we go. Mason returns a few... I need to take a drink of water. I'm still so overwhelmed by La Carafe. I know where I'm going next time I go out. Mason returns a few minutes later, cradling 6 empty coffee cups in her arms. Hayes follows in tow, carefully balancing a carafe full of coffee. They set the cups and carafe on the table and take their seats. Hayes but barely hits the chair before the others start to dig in. I'm a little afraid that I'll lose my hand in the fray if I try and jump it now, but I'm so hungry. Landry reaches out an arm from behind the fortress of French toast slices. He lightly bats at Reese's hand as it reaches for the syrup pitcher. Save some for Avery. Jeez, calm down. You're the one stealing all the food. I haven't taken any more than usual. Breakfast is important. While everybody shouts and chatters across the table, I help myself to a bit of everything. Especially one that didn't come... No, I'm not used to eating a real breakfast. Especially one that didn't come out of a microwave, so I'm gonna savor this. Wow, this is amazing! Mason, what is this egg thing? Mason's eyebrows shoot... Nope. Mason's eyebrows shoots up. God, that's so poorly written. Mason's eyebrows shoot up. She looks at me like I grew another nose. Frittata? Is that like a souffle? It looks like it'd be really hard to make. Just eggs and vegetables in the pan. Still, I know I wouldn't be able to make anything like that. It's really nice to have a real breakfast. What do you usually eat, Avery? Mostly cold pizza or toaster tarts, I guess, if I remembered to get them. Oh, I forgot to open something. Mason glares like I knocked her plate on the floor. Honestly, though, why is Mason me? Why am I Mason? She stares directly at me, through me with hard eyes. You eat here now. Always. Can I still have pizza sometimes? Not for breakfast. Ever. Ever. I can hear Finley and Reese snickering. Okay, but other times are still okay, right? Mason rolls her eyes and goes back to her coffee. Have to open that also. Reese stares up at me between bites of French toast. Avery, when we're done, we need to talk about dress code. Oh, Reese, don't start this again. Shh, it's an important part of new employee orientation. Landry passes a positively pained look at Reese. He glances at me, but a poke to the ribs from Finley sends him back. Him staring back at his plate. Avery is just having some time. He's having a time, or I guess she. Landry, you're such a mama bird sometimes. Lighten up. Avery, look at this place. We take our visual presentation very seriously here. Mason gives another grunt. Hayes places his empty plate and cup on Mason's plate and takes the stack into the bag with the urgency of a tactile retreat. Oh, Hayes, me though. Graves and I expect a certain level of decor with the waitstaff. Is this about my outfit? I woke up a little late, so... No, this is about uniforms. Mason pushes her chair away from the table with enough force that it wobbles briefly on two legs, me though. She stands and takes my plate in one fell swoop. Opening soon. Time to get ready. She picks up the now empty cast iron skillet. Ooh, woman after my own heart! With one hand and balances a few plates on top of the other. That looks heavy, but she's holding it. Do you look at those biceps though? I don't know how you miss them. They're like whoop bam. But she's holding it all like it's nothing. Come on. She stares me down and gestures to the back door with her head nod before she heads into the kitchen. Don't think you can run off so easily, Avery. You'll get written up if you don't have your uniform. I am so curious about this uniform, but also I want to escape this conversation because that's just aesthetic and because Mason. Like, who am I more afraid of in this situation? Mason? Reese. Mason, Reese. I'm more scared of Mason than I am Reese, and honestly, aesthetic. Is Mason really the only chef here? And then that must take a lot of work. I bet she could use some help. Mostly, I'm just grateful she gave me an out. Whatever Reese is planning, it does not sound like anyone but Finley cares for it. No, thank you. I think Mason and Hayes wanted my help, though. Huh. Fine. If Mason needs the help. But you're not off the hook for this yet. Reese. Oh, come on, Landry. Don't look at me like that. Something is definitely up. Whatever it is, I'm not gonna fall for it. Well, I'll be back once Mason says I'm done. I quickly retreat to the back of the kitchen before Reese can delay me any further. Ah, that picture though. Oh, you know, I forget how much I actually like cats and how much I love cats until I play a game like this in which I'm like, oh my god, look at that doodle. That cat flipping, I don't know, maybe some eggs in the pan. Oh, so cute. Even though I work here now, I still feel like I'm trespassing on hallowed ground. I've never been in a restaurant kitchen before. Heck, I'm barely in my own kitchen. It smells amazing, almost enough to make me hungry all over again. Hayes is at the sink, carefully scrubbing the iron skillet we use at breakfast. It looks like he's already got the dishes on lockdown, to be honest. Mason only spares me a glance. She's already back to work and it looks like there's a lot left to do. She dips a long spatula in the big metal bowl and heaps a glob of frosting at the top of a cake. It's mesmerizing to watch her move as she works to smooth the frosting. Can I help? Any experience? With what, baking? Don't know why I asked. She doesn't bother looking up, but it feels like she doesn't have to see the cake to decorate it. I bet she could do this in her sleep. Don't touch anything. Mood though. You seem really busy, are you sure? I bet you're really busy though, are you sure? Babysitting takes longer than doing it myself. Come on, there's gotta be something I can help with. You didn't ask me to come back here for a reason, right? To save you from Reese. If you insist, carry those boxes out. She gestures to a pile of collapsed cardboard boxes sitting by the kitchen door. They're all much wider than my arms can go around and about half my height. What the heck were they shipping in those? Horses? Roger, Dodger, out where? Out back. Throw 'em wherever. You can count on me. No time for insignificant details like logistics or arm strength. I'm gonna do it. Mood though. I tried to wrap my arms around the flattened boxes, but I was right. My fingertips barely touch either side. I can't just pick them up with my hands either. They're too thick to grab from the top. Maybe if I balance the boxes on my feet like so and brace it with my hand like this. There. But now, how do I walk out the door like this? I guess I could just waddle. Huh. I start at a rough, sudden noise behind me. The cardboard slips from my hand and cascades on the floor in a floppy, boxy avalanche. Ah! The sound happens again. I turn around, and though Mason is facing away from me, I can hear... Oh, my life, though. And though Mason is facing away from me, I can see her shoulders shaking ever so slightly. Is she laughing? I mean, it probably does look pretty pathetic. But I didn't think she would be the type to even know how to laugh. She seems like she'd get mad at me for goofing up. Use twine. Right there on the counter. Wrap them up. Oh, yeah, whoops. There's some twine right there. With some effort, I collect the boxes again, then loop twine around them a few times. She's totally right. Now I just have to grab the string and drag them out. You look like you're gonna... You look like you're gonna hang light on those. Maybe if the wind kicks up, I'll give it a shot. Huh. I look over and even Hayes is laughing a little. Though when I shoot him a quick smile, he hurries back to the kitchen and resumes scrubbing with fervor. These two are tough customers, but I bet they're not so bad once you get to know them. I'm already enamored by Mason. I don't know what you're talking about, Avery. And Hayes is absolutely adorable. I need you to chill out. And I'm gonna do just that. Hopefully. Anything else I can lend my... Jesus Christ, Avery. Anything else I can lend these muscles to today? Got plenty of muscle on my own. Girl, I know. I see it. I see. I appreciate it. I see you. Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you need any help. That has no more water in it. You do, though. I guess I should find where Landry ran off to. He's training me today, after all. I think he went upstairs. This place is so small. It's a wonder to me that you lose anybody. I head over to the foot of the staircase, but a cat has taken station right in my path. Jump over it, bitch. Hardcore parkour. It's sleeping belly up. Oh, stretch out to nearly the whole width of the step. Buddy, that's really cute, but that's a dangerous place to sleep. It doesn't dignify me with a response. Instead, the fat orange cat shimmies in place to settle itself even more. Gently, I nudge it to see if I can if I can get the cat to move. Someone's gonna trip on you if you don't move. And it's not gonna be fun for either of you. It opens one eye into a thin slit, then makes a murmuring noise and flicks its tail. This little tiger is going nowhere, anywhere. And nope, that's absolutely not what that says. This little tiger isn't going anywhere, is it? Are all cats here this spoiled, bitch? I wish. Guess I'll have to pick it up and move it myself. That's your cat right there. So you're telling me you hardcore parkour all the time there, Sonic? Just jump over it? Ninja move? Guess I'll have to pick it up and move it myself. I lean over to scoop it up, but as I do, a tiny orange and white bobtail cat whizzes past my feet. It stops on the step below the sleeping cat, then raises one paw and bats the other cat squarely on the forehead. This bitch. This bitch. The sleeping cat wakes up and hops to its feet. It looks angry. Am I going to have to break up a cat fight? Hey, you too. The bobtail flattens its ears and stares intently at the orange cat. They both perk up when they hear a voice from above. Ah, is this hash brown sleeping on the stairs again? The orange cat, hash browns I guess, trots away. Landry works his way down the stairs, eyes on the bobtail kitten. Is it really necessary to smack him? You should be nice. The bobtail turns its head away in a wide arc, almost as if giving away an okay whatever response. It lazily struts over to the windowsill and takes up sentry. That cat's name is Hash Browns? Yeah. Graves names all the cats here. He comes up with some interesting ones. What are some of their names? Well, at the moment there's Ramona, Shunsuke, Kotick, Owl, Bramblepelt, Now, Hisa, Valentine, Marina, Ayn, Junta, Jamband, and so on. Holy crap! Which one was that bobtail? Oh, his face falls. Why does he look so nervous? Why don't you ask Reese later? Huh. Is that his cat? Did he name it or something? Is it a bad name? No, Grace should have told you about... Let's get to work. It's time to open. Landry isn't having any more of this. He walks past me to the front door without a glance. He unlocks it and flips the sign from closed to open. Are they cats? Is that what this is? Because if they're cats, where do I sign up? And ta-da! Your first day at Cat's Paw has begun. And nobody's here. This is a little anticlimactic. Yeah. The mornings are usually pretty slow. They might pick up later. It didn't. At all. All day. Sure, a few people came in and Landry had me wait their tables while he supervised. It went pretty well and I made a couple bucks in tips, but that was it. Finley came down a couple of times to check in and I saw Mason and Hayes every time I went to the kitchen, but I didn't see Reese at all. Oh, he's on cat duty. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so into this game now. Avery, least interesting thing about this entire game. I'm so about this shit right now. Why have I never played this game before? I also appreciate how they keep the same cat around here, but they just like change where they are. Like this cat used to be up here and Hanging Cat was over here. This cat was over here earlier. This cat was down here. This cat was over here, I think. And this cat was over here. And this cat has been over here. And I didn't catch him the first time. And this cat was somewhere over here. I don't know. I appreciate that they at least are changing the scenery at least though. Reese's bobtail cat, on the other hand, was all over the place. I think I see why he'd take a shine to this one. They're both complete hams. Wow, what a cunt, Avery. Not that I mind that it was slow. It just meant I got to play with the cats more. There are like 10 of them here? Maybe? I can't get a solid count on them. They seem to vanish sometimes. Looks like there's a lot of areas for them to hide. Thank you for help today, Avery. Thank you for your help today, Avery. Landry, Finley, and I just finished wiping down the tables. Mason was gone before the cafe closed. I don't know where Hayes went. So, how'd you like it? Is it always this quiet? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Not always. Tomorrow should be busier for sure. I've got plans. Oh. Should we get here earlier then, huh? Don't say that like you aren't always early. Oh, I have to come in earlier? Don't worry too much about it, Avery. Just show up at your regular time. Okay, thanks. I can't imagine what busy means here. what, like 6 people in here at the same time? I've got a little more work I want to do on the blog, so you all go ahead. I'll close up if Grace doesn't get here to do it. Oh, thank you. Avery, you can head out. Thanks. Are you leaving now? I could walk with you. I'll be out in a bit. You go on ahead. Oh, all right. See you all tomorrow. Night. The door behind me closes with a jingle. I have a job. My coworkers are pretty cute. I get to play with cats. Honestly, like, if that's not what you want out of life, I don't know what is. And if this works out, I should be able to afford a place of my own soon. Wait until my parents hear about this. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I can't help but give a celebratory fist pump. Alright! I think I just heard someone snort a laugh behind me. I thought I said that pretty quietly. I turn around to see who it is, but there's nobody there but a cat. 2 cats actually, cats from the cafe. I'm trying to guess. I feel like this would be Hayes, right? Because the Siamese is fairly awkward and shy. So I feel like that has to be Hayes. This cat looks like it could be Mason. I'm feeling some hardcore Mason vibes. It could be Reese. I didn't pay attention to either of their eye colors. I was distracted by other things about their person. Reese's cat and the oh, so it is Reese. Reese and Hayes is my guess. Reese's cat and the Siamese cat, to be precise. Crap! How did they get outside? Did I let them out when I left? This is real bad. I'm pretty sure one of the first rules of working at a cat cafe is do not lose the cats. They're not looking at me anymore. Now's my chance. Bitch, you're about to pick up these fuckers and I'm all about it. Oh, I cannot wait to see what happens. I start creeping towards both cats. If I move too suddenly, I might spook them. I only make it a few steps before I see a bobtail's ears swivel back to find me. Without turning the rest of his head, it takes a springing leap and heads down the fork in the road. The Siamese cat continues down the same path as casual as anything. I can't get them both, but I need to get at least one of them. I better decide who to go after. Bitch, you know who I'm going after. Going after the fucking Siamese cat. The bobtail's onto me, clearly, but the Siamese cat hasn't picked up on it yet. My best chance right now is probably following the Siamese. It's gone kind of far down the path. I better pick up my pace to catch it. I try to mimic those long strides Landry always takes to cover more ground, but that doesn't work out so well. It's because you're short, buddy. Jogging's gonna be easier. Or not. My feet are failing harder on ground than the cat notices. It's going faster now, so I better pick up the pace. I break out in a full run to follow him. He definitely knows I'm there now, but it doesn't matter. I have bigger legs, so I'm gonna catch up sooner or later. False. I'm a pretty good runner. I finally close the gap between us. Suddenly, the cat screeches to a halt and jerks around to face me. I don't know how to do a cat's voice. Avery, master of stealth. Avery, stop it. Why are you chasing me? Because you got out? What? Wait, what am I saying? What are you saying? How are you saying? It's me. Me? Hayes? Last I checked, Hayes was a guy with glasses? You didn't seem like the pranking type, Hayes. The Hayes cat is puffing up like a dusting brush. I feel bad this cat's getting caught up in whatever shenanigans they're trying to pull through me right now. It seems like it's going to be... I'm so sorry. This is so ridiculous. I love it. It should be against work procedure. He's telling the truth, Avery. The voice seems to come behind me. I roll around to see Landry, but he's not there. Down here. I readjust my gaze downward. I'm feeling so many things right now, and I don't know how to describe it, so we're just gonna keep on going. Oh, come on. No, this isn't a joke, Avery. Landry Cat takes a few steps past me and sits down in front of Hayes Cat. Even as a Maine Coon, his gait is long. No, come on. No. Graves didn't tell you? Tell me what? That you're all secret cats? That doesn't make any sense. You're talking with This is the dumbest thing I ever heard. I'm sorry, Avery. I thought he told you. Is that why we're acting weird? You were keeping something this bonkers a secret? It's not easy to talk about. Whenever we leave the cafe grounds, we turn into cats. I'm surprised to hear Hayes pipe up of all people. All cats. Cat people? Cat people. Cat people. Look like cats. Taste like people. No. It began around the time we started to work here. Graves calls it a curse? A curse. A curse? This is too much. Though, I don't know if everyone thinks of it that way. But, wait, everyone? Is everybody in the cafe a secret cat? Yes? Graves too? Nobody has seen him as a cat. But it seems safe to assume. Am I gonna turn to a cat too? That's why you look at what you're signing, you stupid fuck. Landry isn't even looking at me anymore. He's avoiding eye contact as hard as he can. Hayes does the same. Neither answers. I'm gonna turn into a cat? Oh, come on. Sorry, Avery. Maybe you can stop it. We don't know what causes the curse. Maybe if you talk to the others tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? Let's have a whole cat council. We can invite Hash Browns too. Is he also a person? I could see the fur between Hayes' shoulders raising nope. English. I can see the fur between Hayes' shoulders raising on end in a little ridge. Seeing that takes the wind out of my sails a little bit. Yeah, alright. I'm too tired for this. This better be a weird dream or something. A weird work-induced hallucination. Sorry, Avery. Not listening to talking cats anymore. Bye. There is a movie out there in the world that's called A Talking Cat! ! It's an awful, amazing movie. It's great. I love it and I hate it. And I've watched it more than once. But it exists out there. I can't recommend it, but I would recommend it. Alright. Please let me save because I need to stop. I need to stop. I have a game in 30 minutes. Alright. Let's just finish this out, I guess. The sun's barely gone down, and I'm capital letter done with today. This is too much. Don't forget the good food this time. Oh no, what's Mochi's voice? Don't forget the good food this time. The canned stuff? Did someone just say something? There's nobody here but Mochi. Oh, for crap's sake. I find him standing next to the food bowl, looking up at me with those expectant eyes. I gently nudge him with my foot. Did you just say that? Nope. I'm done. I dump the rest of the canned food into the bowl and scurry out of the kitchen. Then I dump myself in bed. I don't even want to think about it right now. I'm gonna save right here. Alright there. Just in case it throws me into a loop of that I can't stop. I'm just gonna sleep in a real bed for once. Maybe sleeping on that couch is so much as messing with my head. Dude, if I could learn cat speak, I would. That would be my third language. I totally take it. 100%. I don't usually close the door, but I think it's a good idea tonight. I don't want Mochi whispering to me in my sleep. Alright. That's where we're stopping it. Yep. I just didn't want another one of those sequences. I didn't know if that's what it was going to do to me. So, that's where we're gonna stop today. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for stopping by, Sonic. Anybody watching the VOD or or you, feel free to follow. Is that what you do on? That's what you do on Twitch, right? You push the follow button. Feel free to follow me so you know when I'm streaming. I stream like a lot of weird shit. Like Hustle Cats, which I'm so down with right now. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to be nice to each other. Don't forget to be compassionate. I will be playing in a D&D game over on twitch.tv/SirLucian at 7:30 p.m. or in 30 minutes, Central Standard Time. We're going to be playing some Dark Tides where I play a Furbolg, who is a little bit of a narcissist and not a great person. And we're playing through something that's a homebrew but also has little things of Tomb of Annihilation in there. Alright, thank you guys for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!